sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Now faking the give. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, New England.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Get out of here!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it into space at the 45. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Open man, right side. He's got it. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Patriots 1st down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Here's Gibbs. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. They face second down and 7. Williams in motion. Throwing now from the gun. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be brought down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. Certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 3rd down, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone But no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, New England. They'll try the right side this time. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the Pats' first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Now a give up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
And a good game. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's 2nd and 9. The Lions called their first timeout. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need some... to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Williams in motion. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Christian Gonzalez comes in for the tackle. Williams in motion. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Off play action. He'll sack. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Foxborough after this.
Really? Are you kidding me?
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, Hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's a run. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. The throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
We're not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. 3rd and a yard. He's going to look for the home run ball. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Here's Gibbs. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Williams in motion. touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw. The throw taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the
Goes without saying, you want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the Lions are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Lions are in the lead. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. He'll look to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
To the air now on first and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. The extra point is good. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Once again, it's Gibbs. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. His kick is perfect. And the Lions have run out to a 24-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Patriots back within 10. It's now 24-14. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. From the gun, here's Gibbs. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They hand it to Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. His throw left side is complete. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. A gain there of 17. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They're going to mark him short. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. Now this time he'll set up, and he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline, and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
No score zone right here.
He'll drop to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. This pass is caught by Thomas. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
All right, let's set it right. Just get it in the pocket. Come on, be patient.
Handoff here, up the middle. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, goal to go. They'll send their tight end left. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Pats have cut the deficit to 5. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. This is good. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Run it to the right here with Gibbs. on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Lions first down. They'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I love taking a shot downfield, especially after that previous play results in such a long run. I mean, the ability to create an explosive offense both on the ground and through the air. That's what every single team strives for in the NFL, and I like the way this possession's working out.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That is caught. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll send him over to the left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And the Patriots will take over possession here at the 44. Here's first down.
Let's get some momentum, hero.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to try it here again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Play together. What's happened? Seriously, is that a play? Do better. Really? This cannot be happening.
Dad, are you kidding